What's good, YouTube? It's your boy sSickened, and in today's video I'll be sharing my opinion on the best players in Madden 20. Mutthead has just released their entire database for Madden Ultimate Team, and this video will be geared towards the best offensive players in Madden 20, and my next video will be geared towards the best defensive players in Madden 20. Now, I've already organized each positional category, but I haven't organized them based on their overall. Rather, I've organized them based on who I believe will have the highest impact on your Madden Ultimate Team. So let's take a look at the quarterback section. As you can see, there is a number going down the left-hand side for each player. Now, this is not their overall, but rather their cap for the specific player. Let's take a look at the first player on this list, 42 cap Russell Wilson. He plays for the Seahawks, and from left to right, I have their short, medium, and deep accuracy. There are also a few players on each list that I have underlined. These are the players that I will be going after, but I've also included all the other quarterbacks who I believe will have a high impact. Just in case you guys did not agree with who I have underlined, you guys could go for those other players. But who I ideally want in my final lineup is either Andrew Luck or Russell Wilson. These two players, Andrew Luck and Russell Wilson, have the best throwing stats and speed for the way I like to play. If I cannot afford Russell Wilson or Andrew Luck, I will either go with Marcus Mariota, Brett Hundley, or Daniel Jones. Now, I will settle for Mariota, Hundley, or Jones at the beginning of the game when I don't have too many coins, but once I have racked up enough coins, I really want to purchase either Andrew Luck or Russell Wilson based off their throwing stats and their speed. As I said, there are also other quarterbacks on this list that you guys can take a look at, but now let's move on to running backs. If I had to select any running back for my Madden Ultimate Team, because I play salary cap, I'm not going for the best overall running back in the game, but rather who I believe will perform the best for their low cap. If I had to choose one running back on this list, it is going to be 24 cap Cory Grant on the Jaguars, coming in at 87 speed. I want Cory Grant because he is the fastest running back for his cap. As you can see, Lamar Miller has 33 cap, but he's one speed less than Cory Grant. Of course, Grant will have lower spin move and juke move compared to the better overall running backs such as Le'Veon Bell and Ezekiel Elliott, but I rarely run the ball. So all I need is a running back that can outrun a defender and basically get the touchdown whenever I were to hand him the ball. If I had to go with any other running back, it's either going to be Matt Breida or Jerick McKinnon on the 49ers. Another good running back would also be TJ Logan. So moving on to the fullbacks, I'm not going to go with 10 cap fullbacks that Mutthead has provided me with, but rather I'm going to place a 10 cap tight end at this fullback position. If I had to choose any 10 cap tight end that I'm going to place at fullback, it's going to be Niles Paul, and he's not on a team, but rather he is a free agent coming in at 71 speed. As all of us know, Tyree Keel is the fastest wide receiver in the game. So of course he's going to be my number one selection if I had to choose any wide receiver. But of course, when the game comes out, Tyree Keel is going to be the most expensive wide receiver on the entire market. So he may be the last wide receiver that I'm able to afford. So I've also underlined multiple other wide receivers that I will be looking at, such as Marquise Goodwin, Marquise Brown, Will Fuller, Curtis Samuel, Philip Dorsett, John Ross, Jakeem Grant, J.J. Nelson, Andy Isabella, Damiere Byrd, Brashad Perriman, and Mecole Hardman. Now, all these players that I've underlined have 86 speed or higher. They are gold or they are low elite overall wide receivers, and this will mean that they will not cost too many coins and they will actually be affordable according to my budget right when the game comes out. The good thing about Marquise Brown is that I also did him during Rookie Premiere, so I'll receive a free 88 speed Marquise Brown right when the game drops on August 2nd. So now moving on to tight ends. I am not a big tight end person. I don't pass the ball to my tight end quite often, but I do want my tight end to hold on to the ball and to be able to outrun defenders when I do pass him the ball. My first option at tight end is going to be Evan Ingram. He is the fastest tight end on this list, just as fast as the best tight end in the game, George Kittle. Now, if I couldn't afford Evan Ingram right when the game drops, I could also go with Noah Fant, who is the second fastest tight end in the game, coming in at 80 speed. Now, if I can't afford Noah Fant or Evan Ingram because they are the fastest tight ends and they might cost the most amount of coins right when the game comes out, I could go with O.J. Howard, Eric Ebron, Darren Walker, a Geno Smith on the tight ends. All those guys have 78 speed or higher, and I truly believe that they will have the most impact for the lowest amount of coins. Left tackle and right tackle are very important positions when it comes to a pass blocking offense. I'm going to roll with David Bakhtiari on the Packers because he has the highest pass block in the game. This is legit the best left tackle in the entire game as of right now. So I'm pretty sure he's going to cost the most amount of coins. And if I had to go with a budget left tackle, I'm going to roll with Russell Okung or Taylor Morden on the Panthers. Moving on to left guard. Same thing with Andrew Norwell. He is going to be the highest rated left guard in the game. So I most likely won't be able to afford him. But like I said before, left tackle and right tackle are the most important. Therefore, I'm going to go with 3 cap lower, 16 cap, Andrew Norwell on the Jaguars. This is the lower overall version of the 18 cap Andrew Norwell on the Jaguars. This is just the elite version, but 16 cap is very good, and he has 78 pass block. So moving on to the center, we got Rodney Hudson coming in at the best center in the game. But like I said before, left tackle and right tackle are all you really need, but we'll see how this actually performs when the game first drops. But I will have to roll with Ryan Kelly on the Colts because he has 75 pass block, and he will be a great budget beast for my passing offensive line. Moving on to the right guard. David Decastro is going to be the highest rated right guard in the game, but I don't need a 20 cap right guard. Therefore, I'm going to go with 16 cap DJ Fluker on the Seahawks with 74 pass block. Last but not least is going to be my right tackle. And if I had to go with the best left tackle, I also have to go with the best right tackle, which is Marcus Gilbert on the Cardinals, and he has 83 pass block. Now, if I can't afford the best right tackle in the game, I'm either going to roll with Mitchell Schwartz, which is an 84 pass block right tackle on the Chiefs, or I can roll with Orlando Brown, which is only 16 cap, and he has 77 pass block. We'll have to see the difference between 80 pass block and 70 pass block. But if I cannot afford the best right tackle, I'll go with the best budget for right tackle. I imagine that kickers and punters in Madden 20 will perform the same way that they did in Madden 19, which is why I only have 3 10-cap punters and 2 10-cap kickers on this list. The punters that I have are Boswell, Ficken, and Dawson. I'm going to roll with Sam Ficken on the Packers because he has 79 kick power and 68 kick accuracy. The kicker that I will be rolling with in Madden 20 is 10-cap Trevor Daniel on the Texans because he has 79 kick power and 69 kick accuracy. I just want to say thank you guys for watching today's video. Please make sure to stay tuned for tomorrow's defensive video on the best players in Madden 20, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.